What's up, guys? FanRantan here, back with another LEGO build video. And in this one, we are doing the Han Solo Landspeeder. Let's get into it. This one has the double push things. It could have just dealt with one, but alright. So you got one instruction manual and 3 numbered bags. Let's get into the build. Alright. So, let's build our characters. So, the first character we get is Han Solo. And we also get a Corellian Hound. There is his blaster. Alright. There we go. Now, onto the build. So, let's start off with this 4x6 plate that has a 3x4 smooth patch on it. Next, let's get 2 of these 2x2 plates with 2 studs on the side. Now we're going to need 4 studs. Alright. Next we're going to need 2 1x1 bricks with 1 stud on one side. Next we're going to need this 2x2 crate piece, as well as a 2x2 plate. Then we're going to need a 1x2 plate with a 2x2 vertical plate on it. That will go like that. And this will go on like this. Clips on like that. Now, we're going to place this long 6x12 piece, 6x12 plate. Next, we're going to need 2 of the 1x6 plates. Next, we're going to need 2 1x2 plates with a stud in the center. Then we're going to need a 2x3 plate, followed by 2 studs. Next, we're going to need a 2x2 plate with 1 stud in the center, And then we're going to need 2 1x2 vent pieces. All right. Next, we're going to take a 1x4 plate, and we're going to put 2 of the 2x2 plates with 2 studs on one side. There. Put this like that. Next, we're going to grab another 1x4 plate and another one of the 2x2 plates with the 2 studs. Then we're going to grab another 1x4 plate and put this 2x6 plate with 4 studs on one side, which will go like this. Now we're going to need 2 studs. Put that on like that. Actually, this goes on the other side. This goes like this. Because of course they can. Alright, now we're going to take 2 2x2 bricks. Put them there and there. Now we're going to grab a 1x2 plate with 1 stud in the center. And then we're going to grab 2 1x2 plates with a 1x2 vertical plate on it. To go like that. Alright, now we're going to need to grab 2 of these 1x2 plates with the 2x2 vertical plate going downwards, as well as 2 2x2 plates, followed by 2 1x2 plates. And we're going to put one of the plates on the left side of one and one on the right side of one. They go on like that. Next, we're going to need a 1x2 plate, then a 1x2 plate with a control panel on it. And we're also going to need a stud. A singular stud. That will go there. Then the control panel will go there. Okay. That's a little better. Alright, now we're going to need to grab 2 1x2 plates, as well as a 1x2 sloped piece with the console on it. Put that like that. Alright, now we're going to need 2 1x2 plates, followed by 2 studs, followed by 2 1x4 bricks with 4 studs on one side. So go directly in the back like that. Next, we're going to need 3 of these 1x2 plates with a 2x2 vertical plate going up on it. So I'm going to put those like that. And now we're going to need a singular stud. All right. Now let's take 2 of these 1x2 vent pieces. Put like that. As well as a 1x6 plate. Then we're going to need a 1x4 plate. Then we're going to need a 1x2 plate. And one more stud. No, all right. All right, now we're going to need 2 of these 2x2 corner pieces. One will go there. But before we put this next one on, we're going to need a 1x4 plate. Then we're going to need a 2x2 plate. And then we're going to need that other corner piece. And we're going to need one more stud. So you see it like that. All right. Now, we're going to need this 1x2 plate with a hook on it. And we're going to put the hook on this side. Then we're going to need 2 1x4 plates. And then we're going to need a 1x3 plate. All right. Now, we're going to need 2 1x2 vent pieces. Then we're going to need a 2x2 plate. Then we're going to need 2 1x4 plates. Just go like that. Alright. Next we're going to need this 2x6 plate with 4 studs on one side. And we're going to put 2 studs like that. And that will go on like that. Next we're going to need this 1x8 smooth plate. On like that. Now we're going to need 2 of these 2x3 plates. We're also going to need a 1x4 brick with 4 studs on one side. And then we're going to need another 1x2 vent piece. Alright, now let's take this 2x2 plate with one stud in the center and take two of these 2x2 clear discs and then one smooth stud. Like this. Put that like that. Alright, now grab two 1x2 plates with a 2x2 vertical plate on it, as well as a 2x4 plate. Alright, now let's grab a 2x4 plate. Let's put one of these 1x2 plates with a 1x2 vertical plate going upward. Next, we're going to need two more 1x2 plates with a vertical piece on 3 of the 4 sides. And then another one of the 1x2 with the piece on one side. And this will go in like that. Alright, now we're going to need this 1x4 plate with a 1x4 vertical plate going upward. Then we're going to need this 1x2 plate, as well as this 1x2 plate with a 1x2 vertical plate going downward. And then we're going to need this 1x3 plate. Alright, now we're going to need this 1x2 plate with a 1x2 plate going upwards. And we're going to need another 1x3 plate. Go there. Next, we're going to need a 2x2 plate. Go there. Then we're going to need 3 of the 1x2 vent pieces. 3. Next, we're going to need this 2x10 plate. Which will go on there. Alright, now we're going to need this 1x6 plate, this 2x4 plate, then we're going to need 2 studs of one color, and then 2 studs of another color. Don't know why it's so different, but okay. Alright, now we're going to need 2 1x4 plates, as well as 2 1x6 smooth plates. Then we're going to need 2 1x6 plates. And then 3 more of the 1x2 vent pieces. And this will go on like that. Alright. Now, On to bag 2. Alright, now let's start by creating our final character, which is Kira. And she is played by Daenerys Targaryen herself, Emilia Clarke. That's one of the only things I actually know about this movie. So, there she is. Now, let's start off with 2 1x2 plates with a 2x2 vertical plate on it. And starting with this side, okay. Like that. Now, we're going to take this really long piece, this 2x16 plate, take one of these 2x2 semicircle plates, grab 2 more of those, and now we're going to need a 1x1 plate with a hook on top, a circular stud, another one of those 1x1 pieces, as well as 2 studs in behind it. So, like that. Now we're going to need 3 more of the 2x2 semicircle pieces. And we're going to need this small bar piece to go there. Now we're going to need a 1x2 vent piece, followed by this piece, which will go on like that. Now we're going to need 5 2x2 vent pieces, as well as a 1x2 smooth plate to go on like that. Alright, so now let's take this 2x2 plate, put it on like that. Then we're going to need a 1x4 plate, put it like that. Alright, now let's take this 1x2 brick with 2 studs on one side. Then take a 1x6 plate. Then take a 1x4 brick with 4 studs on one side. And then let's take this stud shooter. And then take 2 of the 1x2 slanted pieces. And flip it around. It goes like this. Okay, it goes like this. And now we're going to have to do the same thing on the other side. Alright, so there we are. And instead of one of the slanted pieces, we had a 1x2 vent piece. Let's just the switch there. Then let's take two more 1x2 bricks with two studs on one side. And a 2x2 plate. Alright, now let's take a 1x2 or a 1x4 plate, put a 1x2 brick with two studs on it, then take two 1x1 bricks with two studs on two adjacent sides. Then we need another 1x2 plate, and then two more of the 1x2 sloped pieces. And then this will go like that. Alright, now let's take two 1x8 smooth plates. Alright. Now, let's take a 2x3 plate. Then let's take a 2x4 plate, a 1x2 plate, then another 1x2 plate, then flip it back over. Then we're going to need 4 studs, as well as two 2x2 corner plates. Then let's take another 2x3 plate, add a 2x2 plate, then add two 1x2 clear plates, as well as two 1x1 slanted pieces. Then a 2x2 half circle piece, and let's put that on there. Alright. Alright. Now, let's put a 2x3 plate, followed by two 1x2 plates with one stud in the center, and then two more of the 2x2 half circle pieces in the back like that. Now we're going to need 4 1x1 plates to put them on the back like this. And then we need 2 more 1x2 plates with one stud in the center. Now we're going to need this 1x2 brick with 2 studs on one side. Now we're going to need 2 more of the vent pieces. As well as a 1x2 plate with a 2x2 vertical plate going down. Alright, now we're going to need this 2x2 plate, followed by a 1x2 plate, followed by 2 studs, followed by this 1x2 brick with a circular piece on it. Then we're going to need this circular tire piece. Then we're going to need this 1x2 archway piece. Then we're going to need this, the last 1x2 rounded piece, as well as a 1x3 smooth plate, which will go on like this. And last but not least, for this bag, we're going to need 2 1x2 black bar pieces, as well as 2 1x2 sloped pieces. Let's go like this. Alright guys, so unfortunately I had to finish the build off screen. So here we go. So please remember to like and subscribe, as well as follow me on Instagram at fanrantan48, as well as follow me on Patreon at fanrantan. And we will see you guys in the next video. Peace.